I copied you on that, Cameron.
You sure did.
I love it. I love the senior citizens getting after it in iRacing. Sick, bro. Shut up, Deborah. 2 minutes, boys. 2-minute warning. I knocked the AC down to 67 degrees. I think otherwise I'd be a little bit sweaty.
The leader has just done a 143.8.
Nope, it was a 143.7. I got the Sparko sim racing gloves. I'm not sure how they're going to hold up. Jesus Christ. This guy's enjoying it. He's loving the racing. Oh. My man, if he's in our fucking split, I'm gonna lose my shit. It's not gonna be in our split, thank God. Oh yeah! It's not our livery. We're the lucky strike. It's toasted. Alright, here we go, boys. Big sweat energy. Definitely got some nerves. First race in a long time. Don't really care how it goes. I mean, we can bin it in T1. Like I said, I with the new setup, I was really protective of my iRating with the old setup because I was really cautious. So if I lost a race and if I crash out of a race and lose a bunch of iRating, it really sucked because it is a lot of work to get a lot of iRating. I feel like what most people do is they just sort of do a bunch of races and they're going to get a bunch of iRating, and that's where I'm trying to be. Like, we're the number 3 car. We should be decent, but I think we're going to get smacked the fuck around in quali. I don't think we're going to have a good quali lap, and I think there's going to be some people in like low 43, high 42s. I don't even know if that's fucking possible, but just based on these open practice sessions that I've been a part of recently, here, it seems like there's a lot of people that can do mid to low 43s, so...
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 83 Fahrenheit.
Don't think I know anybody here. Cameron, no. Regan, no. Kevin, no. Taylor, no. Dylan, no. Juan, no. Felix, no. John Otani seems familiar, but no, I don't think so. Oh no, Mariana Petrini is in my lobby. Wow. I wonder how many splits there are because we got... that's huge for me. If we're only dealing with like the big boys, what's number 5? Okay, it's really just the top 10 that are 2K or above. I mean, I think on pure average pace, I'm probably where I should be in terms of iRating. In terms of my 1 lap pace, I could probably be higher. And in terms of my proclivity to make big mistakes, I should probably be lower. So on average, I think my iRating is where it should be and where it's going to naturally equalize. Maybe 3.5K, and I'll start, it'll start getting a little bit too much for me, but We'll see. I mean, like I said, it's been a long time since I've done a race, so I think, like, we're talking months, not like, you know, a few days or a couple weeks, like months, if not months and months. I was moving in August and traveling, so I didn't do a lot of racing, and then all of September I was sort of building the new rig, and just getting practice in. So we're gonna see. Like I said, I would love a top 5 considering we're the number 3 car, but I think a top 10 is probably what our goal should be. But we'll see here after quali where things pan out. We can see my fastest quali is a 46.3, which pretty much everybody's been faster than. That was a bad lap.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. We have 2 laps. Let's get this done.
No pressure, no stress in quali. Just try to get it done. If I can do a low 44, I think I'd be really happy. Obviously, a high 43 is where I should probably be shooting, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. So if we could do a mid to low 44, it's much better than our previous quali here. So I don't even remember ever doing a race here with the GRs, but it must have been quite a few seasons ago. I think if we can stay on track for our first lap, just get a banker lap in. Not this fucking guy, not now, bro. I'm gonna say not a terrible lap. Could definitely have been better, but it's a low 44.
V3.
P5. Bruh. We're gonna need a lot. It's really fucking close, bro. Keep fucking that up, man. Might be my PB, bro.
The leader has just done a 143.5.
That was my fastest lap ever, all time. New setup, old setup, doesn't matter. Felt pretty easy, but I know it's not because I've been trying to do that for fucking a long time. Brother.
That's the end of the session, P2.
That's it, boys. We pulled that one out. Okay, if we can just fucking stick with Kevin, we're looking pretty good. I'm not too scared about Juan or Alex.
I like everyone.
Definitely a little nervous.
Yeah.
It's a long race. If we lose positions, like I said, top 5 would be huge. No shot we win unless something happens to Kevin, but
P2, the track temp is 82. The air temp is 78 Fahrenheit. Follow the pace car in the right column. Get ready. Let's go. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Okay, let's find a good rhythm, make some places. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. On your right. He's still there. He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right, P3. The leader has just done a 144.7. The guy ahead's lap time is a 143.7. The guy behind has just done a 144.0. Don't let this guy intimidate you. He's quicker than you into Atwood Curve. Minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. This is brilliant. Keep it up. P3. That's the fastest lap of the race. The leader's just done a 143.5. pressure on. Force a mistake. Times are good in all three sectors. The guy behind has just done a 143.8. Half distance, fuel looks good. Stay close, there might be a chance here. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. That was a 143.8. Nice pass. The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 0.4. Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you. Five minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together. P2. Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. We're matching race pace. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. To go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. We're matching race pace. Good consistency. Keep them coming. You've got half your fuel left.
Good race, boys.
Podium finish. Nice one.
Good win, Kevin. Well, what a race back, boys. That was kind of what I was hoping the new equipment will allow me to do, which is have some close racing, make less mistakes, even on a track that I don't feel particularly fast or comfortable at. I mean, we put it together for the race. I always do forget that like it's easier to go fast in a race because if you're with people that go fast, you just do what they do. And it's so much easier to follow somebody that's already going quickly than it is to go quickly yourself. So yeah, P2, you know, starting P2 I think was more of a shock than finishing P2. But finishing P2, I mean, that was a good race. It was not, you know, a complete easy P2. But let's take a look at it. We'll watch our replay here. But I'm so fucking happy with that, man. Like, what a race back. We hit a podium. So I don't know if these guys are teammates. There's 3 of them in the race. There's this guy back here, and then there's first and second. They're all running the same livery. It seems like an odd livery to run for teammates, but perhaps it is. I don't know if that's like a sponsorship thing. I thought it was just like Bugs Bunny or something. But anyway, off the start, we got lost. We definitely, it felt a lot better than having a single screen because I always really struggled on the starts, especially starting P2 because I can't see P1. I don't know what he's doing. This time I did at least have the opportunity to see him go, and then I just sort of hesitated for a second when he went because he was doing the whole like slowing hella down. I don't know. Does this not update? I mean, hello? Our session fastest, that's a lap that counted, I believe. A 43.388. Crazy. I think we could do it again if we needed to. Only had 1 purple sector, but it was by a 10th. Almost a 10th and a half. And then everything else was just close. I don't understand 24.2, 24.1, 23.5, 23.3, 21.8. So there only sector 3 wasn't a purple, as far as I can tell. Maybe that lap didn't count. I don't know. Anyway, let's watch a race here. So off the start, obviously we got hung out to dry. It's all right though, because we instantly, as soon as we realized he was going to have, you know, the priority line through that last corner, first corner, whatever you want to call that last one, I just decided, okay, then we'll prioritize the exit and just try to line him up, get a slipstream, get around him, which we did. Now I'm thinking, oh boy, that's all I needed. You know, he's a 2.6K-er, so I was like, oh, we should be able to beat him then, right? We're doing a little bit of defending here just because I felt like, you know, him getting me off the start, maybe he felt like he needs to get around me. Like I'm not going to have the speed. So I'm being a little defensive on lap 1. Classic me. Probably too defensive, but I'm sick of people just sending it on lap 1. So I'm trying to, you know, prioritize my own destiny here and just be a little bit defensive. Just show them that, like, hey, if you die for something, like, I'm going to be defending. So then when I stop defending after lap 1, they're less likely to be, you know, as bonsai. Go off the track there. Did we have any off tracks? I don't think we had a single one, boys. We had car contact 0x. I think that was off the start even. Almost lost it there, so he's going to get around me. TC cut in. He's on me like white on rice. I have a horrific last turn as well. I was going to go wide, so I had to brake. A fucking seaman out here. Sounds like he's simming in a battleship. It's crazy. So here we go. We go side by side. Being able to actually see to my right and left is huge. I could see he was giving me room. Didn't have to back out of it any more than I did. Now, we're really just watching our mirrors. At this point, I decided, look, I'm not going to battle this guy for P2, or we're going to lose P3 to the guy here in P4. So, at this point, I think even here, I get enough of a slipstream that I'm like, I'm just going to push him. You know, if we get up on his bumper, I'm just going to push him. I'm not going to go for the move. When I do go for the move, I sort of didn't have a choice. He made a mistake. We just had to go for it, and it worked out beautifully. We didn't try to force anything. We go a little wide there. I'm more worried about P4 behind me than I am, you know, battling for the lead or for P2 here. I'd be happy with the P3. This is what, you know, iRacing's all about. So this is a bad lap from us. I'm curious just to see. Was this lap? No, this is lap 2. So we do our all-time fastest lap in qualifying. Huge. And then in the race, yeah, lap 2 is bad. That's the lap we just finished. That was a bad lap. Next lap is on par with the leaders. I think it might even be the fastest lap of the race up until that point. And then the next lap, we demolish any chance of anybody else having. So this is a good lap for me that we're watching now. I can see P1 and 2 starting to get away a little bit, so I'm just trying to refocus. I'm seeing they're not, you know, walking away, you know, second a lap faster, so this lap is really good for my confidence. Getting the purple lap on lap 3 was huge for me to be like, oh, P1 and 2 aren't battling. It's just raw pace and I'm faster. So it's good for the old confidence. Makes me feel a little less concerned about P4 behind me and really start looking forward at the end of this lap. We can see we're catching up to P2. We're dropping P4 by a decent enough margin. We're closer to P2 than P4 is to me. So that's what we want to see. That's how we want to feel. So this is a good lap. We get a good exit. The fucking seaman. The knee so far feels good. I mean, we've done a lot of driving today. I don't know how many hours we've been going. Maybe 2 hours. Maybe only an hour and a half. I don't know. We'll see here in a minute when we're done with the replay. But so this is my fastest lap through the race. It was a 43.388. It was the fastest of anybody. Obviously, we have a little bit of a slipstream, so it's not that surprising that we're a few tenths faster, at least a couple tenths faster than our fastest outright time in practice or quali. But I don't know, man. I'm pretty cheesed with a 43.3. I'm noticing they're missing the curb through there, which I do there, and it seemed to be a lot faster. I kind of got this turn figured out. So now we're gaining, and our lap time is probably starting to make P2 a little wary. This fucking guy. He's trying to communicate. So that was my fucking purple lap. We had no off tracks all race. Crazy. Crazy. We drove so much better in the race and in quality for that matter. They had then we can't drive. I don't really understand it. We drove better than we possibly could have. So this one, I'm trying to put a little bit of pressure on him, so I sort of sacrifice what I consider to be the faster line just to stay right behind him. I'm also a little pleased with myself on the last lap. Maybe watch the last lap. No, we'll watch it. We'll watch the whole race through. We're a little wide through there every lap. But now we're in pressure distance to P2. But he's definitely feeling that I'm right there, you know. Maybe he's gonna make a mistake, hopefully. Spoiler, if you watch the race, he does. And it comes up quick here. His lines that he's taking seem to be a little bit less confident. I'm so far reading into this further than I was at the time. I was just, turn wheel, go fast. But here we go. Here comes a mistake. P1 goes off track. P2 dips a wheel as well. We get the run. I thought about just pushing him like we decided we were going to do earlier. But then we had to go for it. He gives it to us. You know he made the mistake. Let's just watch this from P3's onboard. P4's onboard, sorry. About to be... Oh, still P4. For him. So we go to the last turn. We take a gorgeous line. We make it into P2, baby. He was like 3/10 behind right here, and I was like, don't do it. The slipstream is really not strong. Like, it starts kicking in about here, just in time to let them break. I got on power earlier. Pulled away a little bit. Oh, yeah. Now he's following my lines, but I wouldn't do that. I can't get that turn right ever. Thankfully, we built ourselves a little bit of a gap because I tapped the brakes there. It was going to go wide, but we built enough of a gap that didn't matter. What's this last lap? 44.3. Yikes! Falling apart. We rattled him. Oh no. That was good. That was good. From me. first time I said that was good, I was talking about Juan here, but the second time, that was all me, baby. Little wiggle. Oh, I did better that time. High heart rate notification happens every time I race, baby. Let's see. We peaked at 113 at the end there. Not sure where Ken started. Sixth. Made some money moves, man. 6 to P3. So he gets our boy Juan on the last lap. Let's see if it was a mistake or if he just got around him. My guess is it's a little bit of both, but I think Juan makes another mistake when he gets pressured. We'll see. Oof, it's not good, Juan. On him now. Alright, last lap. We got a couple things to look at. I do want to see our dummy on... I do want to see our dummy on P1. We'll see if maybe we see anything in the background with Ken and Juan, but... we'll watch both. I was gaining up to him here. Like, we were within, like, 0.2, I think, at one point. I thought, maybe, man. Maybe I'll spook him. We were better through there. I think, yeah, we're, like, 0.3 behind. Oh! It happened already. Hang on. Let's watch this first. Let's watch this first. It was a decent dummy, man. It was decent. It wasn't too early. It wasn't too half-hearted. It was a decent dummy. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't work, obviously, but what the fuck happened? Make a big mistake here? I mean, clearly, but what happened? Oh my god. Yikes. Fell apart, man. Dive the inside? Yep. Oh, man. He half covered it, too. You should have did the whole thing. Yeah, Juan, there's a reason why you're 2.6K. If you were 3K or above, as we can see, like, you don't do that. I mean, maybe you do, but you shouldn't do that. Maybe he knows that, maybe he didn't, I don't know. He's coming up on the side here. No, sorry, Bob. We're gonna lose it right here. We're getting up to him again, but I sort of fuckied this turn. That was the last turn. I really fuck you. Yeah. We just didn't have the speed. Boys. Good race, boys.
Good win, Kevin.
Such a gentleman. All right, man. I mean, that was it. I don't think there's much else to really look at or do or say, so let's just check our results. See what's next. So we've been going for 2 hours 20. All right, we got a lot of results to look at. So we went P4 with a 43.9. Yeah. Even to this day, I've never done a 43.3. Laguna Seca, P6 with a 25.3. Honestly, not bad. I mean, if we could have gotten the 24s at all, we could have been on the podium of practice. But that was practice for the race, which we just didn't do. That was the practice session we just didn't do before the race session. And here we go, baby. We are officially 3.2K rated. Nice. We gained the most I rating. Nice. Actually fucking huge, boys. We had the fastest lap. We gained the most I rating out of anybody. We finished P2. We started P2. We're the number 3 car. We split P1 and 2 cars. I'm fucking pleased with that. We got 0 incidents. We only got 0.12 safety rating, but that's better than minus 0.12 for sure. It's good, man. My average lap was fucking solid. 128 championship points. Top finisher from Division 2. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. I'm very pleased. Very pleased with that. How red are my ears? Oh, they fucking hurt. I don't know why. That's never happened. I did have them off the... Is there stains on my hat? Huh. It's weird. Oh, no. Not the bald spot. Hang on. We don't talk about that. I need to go to Target. I need different pomade because this stuff, it's just too crunchy. So it's not even a bald spot. It's where my hat sits. It sits on the back. Ow, my fucking ears. So it just makes it like, yeah, like just separates right there. And because it's so crunchy, it just stays separated. So it just looks like I have a massive fucking bald spot that I don't have. I'm not even 30. Anyway, yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I mean, we might run to Target here, take a little break. Knees feeling good. I mean, we could do another race, but like, why? You know? Let's just check our I rating here. So we've been 32-42. Oh, that's right. We lost. We went down to 3160 from 3203. Because this fucking race right here. How much did we lose? We lost 106, boys. 106. We're not that fast. We would have not won that race, but we wouldn't have lost 106. It's a shame. How do I sort this? Can I just see fucking races? You used to be able to. Oh, don't know. Why'd you guys let me? I've been chiefing on that for too long. Why are you letting me keep chiefing? Kevin's 14th in the championship. I just saw that. We're 730th. It's week 1. Is it week 2? Oh, okay, it's week 2. We didn't do any races week 1 for GR. Did we? Now I don't fucking know. Can I just see fucking race results, boys? Oh, we didn't do week 1. This is week 13 or week 12. I think. Yeah, of course. Because, yeah, week 13 was the last week before I got my new setup. And we haven't raced with the new setup until today on road. So that was good, man. I'm very happy with that. Very pleased. Very pleased. It's only a P2, but we take P2s, man. We do take P2s. We'll take them all day, all night. Plus, with the fastest lap, like making money moves. Yeah, I'm ready for the new week. What is where's GR Cup at next week? Let's take a look. Maybe we'll just do some practice. Unless it's at like Rutskagen or whatever. Red Bull Ring Grand Prix. Okay, so did we do a race? It was Laguna Seca. Maybe we did a race. I don't remember even doing a race since moving. But we did. That was September. We moved in August. Then it's Rutskogen. I don't like this track. We might do the GRs there just because it's not that hard of a track. I fuck with Knock Hill. I'm ready for Knock Hill and then VIR and then Willow Springs and Canadian Tire. Fucking don't like Watkins Glen. I'm sorry. I fuck with Brands Hatch and Long Beach. We might have missed Laguna Seca, but Long Beach? That could be fucking crispy. Phillip Island. I don't like Phillip Island. It's a bad week 12. Bad week 12. I don't really know about Red Bull Ring. It's the full fucking track. Could definitely be fun, man. Could definitely be fun. I need to change this. Yeah, we'll change it. I'm not trying to smurf. Oh, fuck. I hit the wrong button. I'm not trying to make people think I'm some god anymore. We'll change it. We changed it. We changed it. We got a lot of awards. Oh. No, we don't. 1,000 laps we completed this year in April. 100 laps we completed in 2022. So you can see our account is from 2020, but we really didn't start doing this until 2022. Late 2021. Our first 100 races we didn't get to till June of last year. We didn't get to 2K until... Oh, it's dirt road. We didn't get to 2K until February of this year. We didn't get to 3K until June of this year. I remember when this was like a big deal for me. I was like, there's no way. It's just not possible, right? You can't go a whole race, no incidents. I would love to see the certificate. Got my first win in December 2020 and then didn't play for a year. Sheesh. I remember that one. That was a crazy fucking race. One of my all-time favorites. I don't even know what this one is, man. Cool. Cool stuff. Where's GT4 next week? Phillip Island. Lame. Where's P Cup next week? Where's Ferrari Challenge? If they go to Laguna Seca, I might be down. Ledanon? No Laguna? We might fuck with VIR. Porsche Cup. That's not my fucking livery anymore, dude. Interlagos. We're not going to do Interlagos. Wow. I don't fuck with any of these tracks that much. Imola is the best one on here. Wow. Besides, I would have done Willow Springs. And obviously, Laguna Seca is fucking goated. But that's crazy. Okay, well, next week it's going to be all GR all the fucking time, so... We might fuck with the Miatas at Willow Springs. That could be fun. I don't really do IMSA. We've done a couple races. Well, we've done a couple GT3 races. I think they're these 40-minute boys. Yeah, we would go between the 20 minutes and the 40 minutes. It's at the same track. Don't like Sebring. And why is that the car that shows up? A car I don't have. Hungaroring could be fun. And then Laguna Seca. Ah! All right. Well, what? We do a little bit of practice. No, I think we hop back in the P car. The P car. The P cup car. P car cup. P cup. Peanut cup. Not doing a race. I'm glad we backed out of the race earlier today, boys. Like, my ego could not have taken just getting absolutely whomped. It absolutely needed a P2, where I was faster than P1 for one lap. But we were battling for P1. We were in it. If he made a big mistake, we would have won. He just didn't do that. So just making sure we're in practice. Yes, we are. Okay. Okay, let's go. My ears are feeling better, so I can put the headphones back on. Bald spot's looking right. Yeah, target will still be open. It's only 5:23 my time. So we can talk a little bit about the new setup. I know I talk about it every stream, but this is a practice number 2. So the old setup, I still gotta make a Reddit post. My cable management isn't up to par for a Reddit post. But I need to make a Reddit post. I took pictures of my old setup, got it ready for a post. Was gonna sort of write up like the differences between having a shitty setup, having a good setup from my perspective. Because I'm gonna be honest, I always thought having a good setup was gonna be like, I was gonna be fucking good. Because I was so good with a bad setup that I was like, oh, when I spend $5K on a new setup, like, good luck everybody else. Like, I'm gonna be a fucking killer. Which might be the case, but I'm not there yet, you know.
New fastest lap for Farmer, 127.78.
Definitely the biggest thing that I've learned with the new setup is obviously there's a lot to get used to. Not saying it's worse in any way, even though my times at first were significantly slower. And honestly, until today, have been. I think that's the first time that we've done better than our all-time best at a track. And that's a track that I never really did a lot, especially when I was as good as I was when I got rid of my old setup. But anyway, long story short, my perspective after getting, the 5K setup and going crazy is it's not a new game. It's still the same, and the way that you might have played the game before might not be the way that you need to play the game with the new stuff. And that's what's taken me more to adjust to. Like, obviously I knew there was going to be more information in the steering. I was going to have more finesse on the brakes. Like, in theory, all of those things should make you faster, but getting used to those things makes you a lot slower until you do get used to them. And I'm sure even today, like, if I went back on my old setup, right now, set it all up, like, I would not be as quick as I was the last time I used my old setup. Just because it would take, I'm learning the new stuff, I'm getting faster with the new stuff, so going back to the old stuff, I have the same learning curve. You have to just treat it differently. So, yeah, from my perspective, I think having a good setup makes you a better iRacer. Like, you can do it with a bad setup, but I don't think it'll be as good as you can be if you're just using a bad setup. Because it's just a different experience. Like, it's the same game, but you play the game so much differently. And it's really, like, if you're used to one and you get fast with a bad setup, that doesn't mean that you're that fast outright. It just means you understand that setup, you're good with that setup, but
Pit lane speed limit is 35
those
miles
skills
per hour.
transfer over. Obviously, more of that skill
exit looks
transfer
clear.
over than doesn't. But what did we decide we liked? 771? 797. What was I saying? Yeah, it transfers over. And more things transfer over in terms of skill than don't, but the things that don't transfer over is the last 10%, which is kind of the differentiating factor between being really fucking fast and just being relatively fast. But the biggest, I'm going to put my headphones on. The biggest thing that I've definitely
New fastest
seen
lap
as an
for
improvement
McLeod, 124.83.
is having triples, but not just having triples. In terms of the biggest difference that I've seen is more confidence in being able to sort of repeat the same thing. I think we move it up because it's kind of in the fucking way. Maybe we move it down to the right above the relative. Let's do that. Anyway, the biggest positive is definitely you have a lot more confidence that whatever you're able to do, you're able to do again. It's not like a one-time
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line.
With my old setup, yeah, I could do a really fucking quick lap. And I can be pretty consistent. Like, I'm not trying to say that, like, I couldn't do consistently quick laps. But when it comes to, like, racing and being wheel to wheel, I'm a lot more consistent with the new setup. Just because there's a lot more confidence there. I don't feel like I might, you know, somebody goes wheel to wheel and I just don't know where they are and smack into them, or I miss my braking point. All those things, like, would happen to me and would make me a less confident racer. And that's a lot better with a proper setup. Just gives you a little bit more finesse, which is good when you're wheel to wheel, going offline and trying to brake later or on a different line or whatever. But also, like, wheel to wheel battling. I can see them, which is huge. But that would have been huge even with my old setup. The fact that I can see them, but also more accurately react to them, or react around them. Almost broke my fucking wrists. Anyway, fuck it. Let's do some laps, boys. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
All clear. Push now.
We could do a low 25. Let's try to do a low 25.
I just suck. Okay, great.
Spin half the track braking.
For me, I feel like it's comfortable.
I think I'm over there.
Just blame the car, guys.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 93 Fahrenheit.
We're sim racing.
That's a new fastest lap for McLeod, 124.37.
Man, I had the fucking chance. Oh?
Go ahead, man. I'm tracking.
Fastest lap for McLeod, 124.22. B18. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the
No!
pace. Now delete this lap, you've cut the track. We need to slow down and give back some time. Seventh position. Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. That's your best lap in this session. You're currently 1.2 seconds off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is on your right. Right side's clear. The guy behind has just done a 126.15.
I'll take it.
Track limits.
Come on, boys. That was always gonna happen. I did such a fucking sick stuff.
Sure, gonna go for that.
Oh man, that was such a fucking that was such a fucking sick skid, dude. That skid was sick. Ready? Oh. Doesn't look that impressive, alright? But it was fucking impressive. Sheesh. Sheesh. Get it, baby. Get it. Okay, but what was that? Is that our new fastest? 469. Didn't we do a 0.3? We did a 0.3. Man, if I could do a 0.3, I'd be happy.
Your exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Fastest lap for Martins, 124.01.
Buddy's just showing off, man. He's 6 now. Go chase down our man, Sydney. What man's?
Just done a 125.92. Fastest lap for Bristol, 123.33.
What the fuck?
P6. behind has just done a 125.55.
Let's go, baby.
P5, good lap, that's your best in the session. That puts you 2.0 seconds off the pace. That last lap was a 125.34. P4, that's your best lap in the session. That puts you 1.6 seconds off the pace. You've just done a 124.90. Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Man. We did really well. We're in the 24s. We still got some time to find, but sheesh.
That's a new fastest lap for Bristol, 123.22.
Hey, we did it, boys. The top guy is a 4.7K I-rated. Fastest lap's 1.6 seconds faster than ours. Second place, 3.2K. 0.9 seconds faster than ours. Third place, 3.4K. 0.8 seconds faster than ours. And then us, baby. We're 8/10ths behind the guy in front of us, but the guy behind's a 1.9K-er, 3/10ths behind. So we are... There's no person with a lower I rating than me ahead of me on the leaderboard. So we're driving as well as we should. We could definitely go 8/10ths faster, 9/10ths faster, and that would still be the case. But we go a second. That's crazy. He's not in my lobby. Otherwise, I'd watch how the fuck he did it. Right, Raphael. Was never in my lobby. It's unfortunate. But hey, let's watch our fast lap, boys. We finally did a 24. It's a 24.9, but it counts. Where the fuck's the mouse? Hold up. I was distracted. I will say the least fun iRacing has been in a very, very, very long time was right after I put together the new setup. Which is such a shame. Like, there were some parts about it that obviously, like, made me excited for the potential. Like, how it feels. But it was just so discouraging to be so much slower than I was in my old setup. Like, it wasn't fun. Like, I felt like I couldn't do the things that I could do before. So it was a little disheartening, to be honest with you. Like, mostly because I spent 5K. If I spent like $400 and it was like that, I'd be like, whatever. It's like a better overall feel. But spending 5K and then instantly being worse is not fun. That's really all it is. Just not fun. Man, if we didn't fuck the last sector up, man. I don't remember how much we fucked it up by, but I can check. Hang on. We lost 4/10 in the last sector. So if we just had a good last sector, that would have been a lot better. We're 8/10 off our potential best. I mean, we lost 3/10. That would have put us at our optimal, basically. I mean, it was our optimal. We were less than 1/10 off. Besides the last sector from our optimal. We did 3 purples in a row. That's just crazy to me, man. 3 purples in a row. Feels good, man. Feels good. Shocking, Sector 1 wasn't purple. If I missed that curve, it would have been. Just shaky there. Man. It was good though, man. I enjoyed it. That was a good session.